Hi everyone, my name is R.Ortiz and I will be your speech instructor for this semester. I wanted to take a quick minute and introduce myself and go over the syllabus with you. So if you have any questions, I want you to please make sure you refer to the syllabus. It has my name, my information, and my email so that you can contact me if you have any questions. So I'll go ahead and turn it over to the syllabus now and explain all the things you need to know for this semester. Thanks. If you look on our Canvas page right here on the left, you'll see an icon for our syllabus. If you click on that, you can see what is expected of you for this semester. The course description describes that we have three aspects of communication: interpersonal, small group, and public speaking. So I know many of you are nervous about taking a speech course because you think all you're going to do is do speech after speech after speech, and that's not the case in here. For our introduction to speech communication, we're going to look at communication in these three realms: the interpersonal, the small group, and the public speech. So we're going to have assignments in each of those things. So if you're nervous about the speech, don't worry about it. It's one speech that we have at the very end. Our textbook that we're going to be using is Beebe and Ivy, Communication Principles for a Lifetime. So this is a really good book. It's easy to read, and it has a lot of examples and illustrations that will help you understand the content. As far as technology requirements, you're required to be able to access your Canvas. You need to create a YouTube account. You need to have Microsoft Office suites such as PowerPoint, Word, Excel, things like that. And then you also need to be able to have a recording device. This can be on your phone with your cell phone, or it could also be maybe a webcam that you have on your computer. Anything that you can record audio and video and be able to save your work, upload it to YouTube, to distribute it on the link so that we can be able to access it. I like YouTube because when many of this file spaces on our computers or on our phones, it may not upload easily to Canvas itself. So that's why when we upload it to YouTube, it converts it in a way that just makes it accessible no matter what type of device. And those links are, for the most part that I found, are universal on any kind of device to be able to open. Okay, so these are our Gen Ed core outcomes, and the stars are the ones that we will be highlighting in this course. I'm not going to read them to you. Our lecture topics, these are all of the chapters in the textbook. I do expect you to read the textbook and understand the content that's in there. Our midterm and our final exam are all based on the topics in the chapters. So, as far as student contributions, we have our message board on Canvas. I think it's under discussions. Each week you're going to have a message board topic that I will post, and you will need to respond to that post by a certain day. So typically I think I'm going to have them due by Thursday because I know a lot of you might have activities on Fridays. So I'll have them due on Thursday. They need to be thoughtful, relevant posts. You need to fulfill the assignment. You need to try to hit at a good 50 words, okay? Now, you also need to respond to two of your classmates with at least 25 words. So it's not like good job or, I really liked it. You really need to give them thoughtful, constructive feedback on whatever the topic is. The next thing you're going to have to do is outline each of the 15 chapters. I have a certain outline format that I want you to follow. It's with Roman numerals, capital letters, numbers, and then little letters. I have a video that's on our front page to show you how I like the outlines done. You can handwrite them or you can type them. Either way, you still need to have that posted to Canvas by the due date. If you're going to type it, you can use Word. You can save it as a PDF. If you're going to handwrite it, like on a spiral, because maybe you like to take notes that way, then take pictures of them and upload them. Okay, so it's either way. And then when you save your files, it needs to be your first initial, last name, and your chapter number. So there's the example, R.Ortiz chapter 1.doc or R.Ortiz chapter 2.pdf. It's because I download all of the outlines at one time and grade them, and if everybody calls it chapter 1 outline, I'm not going to know who they belong to. We have 2 exams, a midterm and a final, and they're going to be open book and open notes, and I'll have dates for those later on in the semester. Like I said, this introduction course has 3 major assignments. One is the interpersonal assignment, where you're going to create a PowerPoint document highlighting an interpersonal relationship that you share, and I'll give you the specific parameters when we get to that point. I don't want to overwhelm you right now. It's going to be worth 100 points of your grade. Your group assignment, again, is another 100 points of your grade. I'll tell you about it when we get there. It's not a big deal, but you're going to be graded individually and how you worked as a group. And then finally, you're going to have, at the end of the semester, your speech presentation. It's a 3 to 5 minute informative speech. You have to upload it to YouTube. You have to create an outline and MLA documentation. And submit it to Canvas. You are responsible for ensuring the video and all the documents are online and I can open them. So issues related to file space and broken link, they're going to be your responsibility and could result in deductions if you don't have them done appropriately. Here's a note about late work. I realize we have lives outside of class. I know things happen that might be outside of your control, but I want you to complete your assignments on time so that you can receive full credit. Please know that points will be deducted for late or incomplete work, and deductions are at the discretion of the instructor. So submit your assignments ahead of time to ensure you meet the deadlines. Plan your and manage your time appropriately. Technological malfunctions are your responsibility, except in the case of institutional power outages. You need to communicate with me via email if you have issues or if you have issues with assignments before they are due. So if the power goes out, on the day that was assigned, you knew you had to do it. So you need to find a way to upload it. Okay? Please make sure you do your work on time or ahead of time. You have all week to get your work done, and I know you meet in class every single day. So the sooner you get it done, the better. And if you have any issues with broken links or you can't upload your video or things like that, you need to communicate that with me ahead of the due date so that we can fix that situation. Because if it's happening with you, it could be happening with other students. And again, I want to work with you, but you need to be proactive. It's your responsibility to make sure you have your assignments in on time. Okay, so here's how the grading goes. Your outlines are worth 300 points, so that's 20 points per outline. Message board is 100 points. You're probably going to have about 10 message boards at 10 points apiece. Your interpersonal assignment is 100 points. Your group assignment is 100 points. Your speech presentation is 200 points. Your midterm and final are each 100 points, so that should add up to 1,000 points. Okay, and in order to get an A, you need at least 900. To get a B is from 800 to 899. C, 700 to 799. A D is 6 to 699, and anything below 600 is going to be an F. Please, I haven't really had any problems with students failing. As long as you do your work, you fulfill the obligations and the assignment as I have outlined it and the specifications, you're going to do fine in this class. Everybody that does their work and completes their assignments, for the most part, gets a B or better. You really have to not do your work in order to fail. We also have information from the ADA Act, your integrity. I know that this is an online class and you're all taking the course together, but again, this is individual work unless I specified to do it together. It says academic integrity is highly valued on our campus community. Academic integrity directly concerns ethical behaviors which affect both the academic environment and the civic community. Academic dishonesty seriously violates the integrity of the academic enterprise and will not be tolerated at Southwest Texas Junior College. Academic dishonesty is regarded as any act of deception, benign or malicious in nature, meaning that I didn't know, I didn't mean to, it was an accident. All of those, whether you knew it or not, it's still academic dishonesty. in the completion of any academic exercise. Examples of academic dishonesty include cheating, plagiarism, impersonation, misrepresentation of an idea or fact for the purpose of defrauding, use of unauthorized aids or devices, falsifying attendance records, violation of testing protocol, inappropriate course assignment collaboration, or any other acts that are prohibited by the instructor of record. Remember, I tell you when you can work with other people. Otherwise, I expect you to do your own work. Most of the instances that I find of cheating are when it comes down to making the chapter outlines. I want you to do your own chapter outlines. Do not copy from anybody else. If it gets to be a problem, I'm gonna require that everybody handwrites their outlines, and that's gonna be really tedious for you. I have really bad penmanship. That's why I like to type my stuff, and maybe that's you too. But I do not want any violations of academic integrity. It undermines the course. It makes you look bad, and it makes me feel disrespected, and it just makes me not respect you as a student. So please make sure that you're doing all your own work. There's other things on the syllabus like the quality enhancement plan, the use of copyrighted material, the mission statement, disclaimer, controversial content. This is something interesting maybe that needs to be said. It says the college courses are designed and intended for adult audiences. In addition, the content of college courses may be controversial in nature. Such controversial topics include, but are not limited to, drug use, violence, sexuality, and offensive language. Students are expected to complete all course requirements and to be respectful of the opinions of others. We might not all agree about what our attitudes, beliefs, or our values are, but we will respond to each other in a respectful and appropriate manner, especially on the message board. And I also expect that whenever you are sending me emails and you're communicating with me, please be respectful and explain what it is that you need. I try to be constructive in my comments and never disrespectful. If you feel like you're being disrespected or that I offended you in some way, you need to let me know. You also need to let me know if you feel disrespected by a classmate too, because I want to fix these situations before they come out of hand. Again, this is a communication course, so we need to be able to communicate appropriately and respectfully to others. The rest of the syllabus are links for services that you can access if you need it. And again, you can look through that on your own time. The course summary, it has it by date, but these probably will be changing as the semester progresses because I want to make sure that we're getting things done on a timely manner. And if I have to move some assignments around and the due dates around, I will. So if you have any questions, please email me. Let me know. And I'm looking forward to this semester. Thank you.